Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of Shop Gossip. Here today, I have with me my lovely co-worker, Chrislyn. I am so happy to have you here with me.
I'm happy to be here.
Yes. So today, of course, we just going to chop it up, ask her a couple questions, get to know her a little bit more, and why she joined this wonderful, beautiful. Uh,
It's okay.
industry.
It's all right.
Okay. So, Chrislyn, what inspired you to get into um, becoming a natural hair braider? Well, first, I'm sorry
Mhm.
if you don't mind even just telling them a little bit about yourself and who you are and your IG and stuff like that.
Yes,
Sorry.
so hello everyone. My name is Chrislyn. I'm on Instagram and Facebook as Chrislyn Braided It. I became licensed as a natural hair braider in November of 2021. And then I started here at this lovely salon with Michelle. And Michelle was here at that time in December of 21. And I've been here ever since.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, now we'll go to the question
Okay.
of what inspired you to get into the beauty industry?
So I've been braiding hair for a long time. I started when I was 7. My mom taught me when I was 7, and I just been braiding hair ever since. Doing my friends' hair, doing my hair, my family's hair, and it wasn't until about maybe 2012 when I started to do hair outside of my friends and family. When someone had saw me do my sister's hair and they asked who did her hair,
Okay.
and she told them I did.
Okay.
So that lady came to me, and ever since then, I've been doing hair outside of my friends and family. And it just got to the point where I just loved being able to make people feel pretty, making them feel happy, and even myself, being able to do my own hair and just feeling beautiful, on the inside. I mean, on the outside as well as the inside. And then it actually got to the point where I was making more money doing hair part time as I was doing my full time job, and I just decided to just step out on faith and just go full force with it.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And it's something about we like again, like I talk about having those natural gifts as a young girl. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? And your mother
Mhm.
actually showing you that skill
Yeah.
and imparting that into you, and
Mhm.
now you have a career that is thriving. I mean, listen, y'all, she be booked and busy. Listen, I told her too. I said, "Girl, you gonna get so busy, it's not gonna make you no sense."
You did.
Uh
You
huh.
did.
Uh huh. And listen, as soon as she opens her book, and I'm gonna tell y'all, it opens the 20th of every month. So you better make sure that you are on luxandmain.com or chrislynbraidedit.com, because guess what? The 20th of that month, 9 times out of 10, she's booked within 1 hour.
Mhm.
Okay? Don't play with her.
Don't play with it.
Don't
Okay.
play with it.
That be too funny, but
Oh, that is
ah,
so funny. So,
yes.
what was like a pivotal moment for you when you were like, okay, like I know you said that you realized you were making more money doing this
Mhm.
than at your full time job. But what was that pivotal shift for you when you feel like, okay, this is something I'm really gotta step out and do this?
I just got tired of working.
Okay.
I realized I was not happy at my job. I was there for about 9 years, and I just was overworking for somebody else, and I was ready to just kind of step out on my own. I could have done it years ago, but it was just the fear of stepping out and just not knowing my future, not knowing if that was a good thing for me to do.
Right.
Because we all have to just make sure that we're making decisions that are going to benefit us and not hurt us.
Right.
So I just got tired of working for the other, for someone else, and I just wanted to just step out and just do it for myself. And one day I was like, I'm over this. And then I went and applied for hair
Mhm.
school, and
Mhm.
it was ever since then it was just a go.
See, and I think that's awesome. And it's always something about when we step out on faith, and it just goes back to all the other previous podcasts that we speak on and just talk about faith, how important it is to believe in yourself. Because the gifts are already there, it's already inside of you, but you have to believe enough and have enough faith within yourself that you can do it too. And that is
Mm-hmm.
so beautiful because, I mean, that right there can help inspire someone else who's
Mm-hmm.
thinking like maybe I don't know I have the gifts, I know I have the talent, but it's that fear aspect of it
Mm-hmm.
where it's like I don't know if I can do this,
Right,
you
because
know.
a lot of times we are our own worst enemy,
Right.
and we think about the negative and not the positive. So
Right.
if you don't take that risk or that chance, you're never going to know if you're going to fail or not. So I just say just take that leap of faith and just go for it.
That's right. That's
Mhm.
right. What do you feel are some highlights within your career? Have you had any moments where you feel like
um, um, mm, maybe just recently, probably just recently.
okay.
When I did open my book and I was fully booked within the first hour. That was the first time that I was booked within the first hour of
Wow.
me opening up my book. Other months before would be like the first day or the first, 2 days,
Which is
week,
still good.
which is still good.
Right.
But when this time on that Monday and it was that first hour and I was
Mm.
like, oh my God, this is crazy. Like,
Yes.
that was a good feeling to me.
Right.
And that really made me just know that, like, I didn't make a mistake.
Yes.
With this. So
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
that was a good thing for me.
Yes. Come
Mhm.
on now.
Yeah.
Listen, that is so awesome.
Mhm.
And I think again that is so important. Like just putting yourself out there,
Mhm.
And so I recently, I don't know if you want to talk about this, but I know we have some funny moments sometimes here in the salon. So I know working with me and working alongside me, you know what I'm saying, has been wonderful,
Mhm.
you know. But overall, like your shop experience and being in this environment,
Mhm.
how does it make you feel? Like even just being able to have different like conversations with clients, and
Mhm.
some of the stuff that we even witnessed on yesterday.
Oh. Oh well, yeah.
Yeah,
That was a highlight.
that was definitely a
That was a
highlight.
highlight yesterday. But I like being here because I've been braiding at home for all of
Right.
these years, so it was just me and my client.
Yeah.
But being here and being in this environment and being in this atmosphere, and it's just opened me up to be more of a people person
Mm.
because I was not a people person at all. Like I was okay with just being by myself, being at home and just sitting in my bed, watching TV and eating my ice cream. It's just that that's what I like.
Right.
But
Right.
being out here, it has helped me to open up more and to
Mm.
just, learn more about people
Mhm.
and being able to share my experiences and actually hearing other experiences from other people and learning so much from Michelle.
Mhm.
Being a business owner because I do aspire to be a business owner, in the
Yep.
future.
Yep.
So just seeing how she operates on a daily, seeing how she runs the shop, seeing how people love coming in here, and they always say like, "Oh, it's such a relaxing environment. I love being here. I'd come here. This is my home away from home."
Right.
That's just like that's something that is like that's what makes me come into work because
Right.
we don't be wanting to come into work
Right.
sometimes.
Sometimes we be tired.
Yeah.
Like especially like we put in long hours.
Yes,
And a lot
long
of times,
hours.
we take a lot of the time away from our families, and it's a
Mhm.
sacrifice that we make, but also yes, we know it's our job.
Right.
So we have to create that work life balance. And I
Mhm.
think that it's important to have a safe space and a nice, comfortable space where you can work at, you can be creative,
Mhm.
and not have to worry about all of the chaos and
Right.
confusion, So I really strive to make sure that this is like a home away from home,
Mhm.
because
Yes.
we are here majority of the time.
Yeah, more than we're home.
Yes,
We get
yes.
up, we come here, we leave
Mhm,
here, we go home, we
mhm.
shower and go right to bed. Like we don't
Yes.
even really have time to spend with our kids. And Michelle has a 3-year-old,
Ooh,
almost 4-year-old.
child.
I have a 14, almost 15-year-old, and even though
Right.
she's older, she still longs to be with her mom sometimes, you know.
Yes,
So it's like
yes.
we are definitely sacrificing family time, but you know, it's what we signed up
But so
for.
we signed, and we love it. Don't
Mhm.
get us wrong,
Yeah.
but we definitely love what we do. But I
Absolutely.
think it's definitely about trying to find that balance and
Mhm.
making sure that you can, one, be there for your family and also for your
For your
clients.
clients, yeah,
You
because
know.
they're just like one of my friends. She had said on social media a couple of weeks ago. She
Mhm.
said she doesn't like when people say like my clients need me. I mean, yeah, my clients need me. She's like, we need our clients just as much. You know, because we
Absolutely.
wouldn't be in business if it wasn't for you guys. And the fact that you
Absolutely.
guys trust us with your hair and you love our personality and you just love being around us, that's
Yes.
also a joy. That's
Yes.
what brings us into work every day. You know, because
Absolutely.
my other job, I hated going to work. I would dread waking up and logging on to that, you know, logging on to work. But I love coming in because I love seeing the outcome of, you know, our hairdos and people just being happy and the smiles on their faces and walking out swinging their hair. Like,
Yes.
that is like, that just brings us so much joy, you know, and
It-
happiness.
It's deeper than hair.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely deeper
And
than
I
hair.
feel like when you get into this industry, you think, okay, you have to have people skills,
Mhm.
even if you don't want to. And I
Yeah.
get it. Some people just don't really fool with people and just don't like people.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
know, but
Mhm.
you have to, because it's customer service,
Right.
and it's really all about servicing the person, the client.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm. I agree.
and it's amazing how a lot of stylists that I have talked to throughout the years, that they were always in some type of hospitality service,
Yeah.
before they got into the industry.
Wow.
So that's amazing.
Mhm.
It's just amazing how it can definitely go hand in hand.
Yeah.
And I know we talked about the highs in your career.
Mhm.
That is just taking off. Okay? And listen, my girl, she gonna have her salon one day. Okay?
One day.
Y'all better check for it.
One day.
I know I'm gonna be sad.
Me too.
But I'm also, for me, it's about building up leaders.
Mhm.
You can be a leader, but also it's also about helping people along the way.
Right.
So you realize that in this journey, not everybody is going to stay,
Mhm.
and it's okay.
It's okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's really about helping each other to evolve to the next level.
Right.
And
Mhm.
every person's journey is different.
Yes.
Your journey is your journey.
Mhm.
My journey is my journey.
Right.
And the other people to come is their journey.
Right.
You understand what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Mhm.
So it's really about us as a community in the beauty industry, just building a network to be able to help each other and build each other up, because we understand what it's like. Who better to be able to talk to, they can relate
to us.
how we feel when we standing behind that chair, or we've had a wonderful client or a difficult client.
Mhm.
And I'll just share this real quick. This is kind of off topic a little
Uh-huh.
bit, but I was just recently interviewed by the news, Fox 43,
Mhm.
which was a very great experience.
Absolutely.
Right?
Mhm.
And after the interview, I started receiving a couple of phone calls. And this one particular email struck me.
Mhm.
Girl, it broke me.
Aw.
Oh my God. I could not stop crying.
Wow.
I'm on the highway and I'm like, I was like the ugly
Boo
cry.
crying.
And it's just like, wow, you don't know how many people who are out there and who are suffering
Yeah.
because they don't feel beautiful.
Oh wow.
And I'm so grateful that God has given us and has blessed our hands to be able to bless the heads of people.
Yes.
And that to me that's a ministry in itself.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And I'm just like, wow. That girl,
Absolutely.
listen, and I haven't serviced her yet,
Mhm.
but man, that when I tell you that thing broke me, oh,
Wow.
and my baby, he's 3. So I'm crying, driving him to daycare. And he's like, Mommy, you got this. And I turned around and I'm like, Jaden, you're right. I do got
That's
this,
right.
baby. But it's just like
Mm-hmm.
God just reminded me in that moment, like, this is what you were called to
To do. Absolutely. Yes.
And there's so many other people out there
Mm-hmm.
just like me who have gifts, like
Mhm.
Kristen, who have gifts and talents.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want you to sit on your gifts and talents. I want you
Yes.
to operate in that.
Mm-hmm.
If God called you to be an entrepreneur and to go out and create and start your own business, do it.
Yes.
Put one foot in front of the other and just go and do it. I'm not saying it's going to be easy,
Right.
but it will be rewarding.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
with that being said, do you have anything else to add to that? I'm sorry.
No.
Oh, okay. So, with that being said, tell me what some of your challenging moments have been.
Huh. I don't know if I've really had a challenging
Okay,
moment
well, that's a good
yet.
thing.
Yeah, I don't want to say yet
Yeah.
because I don't want to have any challenging moments. Um, well, there may have been one challenging moment actually. It's when I first started, and I started in December of 21. January of 2022, I was off for almost 2 weeks because I was sick. My
Right.
daughter was sick, and then I got sick. And that was definitely difficult because I had just started working here. I had just quit my job. I wasn't really getting that much money that was coming in. But, thankfully God made a way, and I
Yeah.
was still able to take care of myself and, my family and my bills and everything. But it really made me trust God in that moment because even though I was off for those 2 weeks,
Yeah.
I only had like 5 clients that whole month.
Mm.
So like bills, money coming
Yes,
in, how's it going to work? But it worked out.
But
And it just reminded me like not to worry, not to stress.
Yes.
God got me regardless
Yes.
of what's going on. And then it also kind of confirmed that I didn't really, even though I was like, oh my God, I just left my job and I'm sick and I only have 5 clients. Like, is February going to be tough for me? And February came and it's just been fine ever since then. But it's just like, just keep trusting God in everything that you're doing.
Yes,
And,
yes. And you know what's so crazy? Because Chris, you could have threw in the towel.
I could have.
Because that was right in the start of it.
Yes.
You know
It
what I
was
mean? You
right in
had
the
just
start.
started in
Mhm.
December, so you could have been like, "Man, I'm not doing this. I'm going back to work."
Yep.
And I'll just pick up clients at home or
Right.
whenever I can.
Mhm.
But you stayed the course.
Yeah, I did.
And
Yeah.
it's such a beautiful thing, and I love to see people, actually come outside of their comfort zone, and really trust and believe in themselves.
Yes.
Like I'm telling you, if you don't bet on nobody else, you better bet
Bet
on
on
you.
yourself. I know that's right.
And that's
You
it.
got to.
Point blank.
Yeah.
In the period.
And period. You ain't lying over there.
So, what is the momentum?
Momentum.
Momentum. What is the momentum that keeps you going?
My daughter.
Yeah.
My daughter, because she's at that age where she's still trying to figure out what she wants to do in life.
Yes.
And she sees my motivation. She sees me not giving up. She sees me getting up and going to work every day. Even when I'm having bad days,
Yeah.
you have to put your personal stuff to the side and come in and do what you're called to do.
Yeah.
So just having her in my life definitely is my momentum. Just wanting to provide the best for her, as well, because I am a single parent, so it is on me. So I just want her to know that, I don't ever want her to be a single parent, of course.
Right,
But
of course.
if that road was to be her road, that she can do it as well. She's seen mommy holding it down by myself, and she can do the same thing. And I just want her to see that, to not give up on any dream that she has, because she's young. One minute she wants to do this, she wants to do that. But if she just stays the course and keeps her mind focused on one thing, that she can succeed as well.
You hear that, baby girl?
Yeah. Mommy got you, baby.
That is so beautiful, and I love it. And anything else you want to add to the people before we wrap this up?
Just wanted to say, like we were talking about before, if you do have a desire to just step out and do something, just do it.
Yeah.
Trust God, give it over to Him. And even if you fail, at least you tried,
Yeah.
and if it's not for you, it's not going to work.
Yeah.
But if it is for you, it's going to work. So I would
Yeah.
just say, step out on faith. You just have to have faith as small as a mustard seed. That's all you got to have.
Come on
So,
now.
just keep going, keep pushing, and don't let nothing hold you back from what you want to do.
That's right. And what I say, keep pushing, keep striving, keep going. You got this.
Yeah.
And that's it. And that is all. Until next time, we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Thank you.